of course, some I have to speak for Ahmedabad Metro and some introduction for Surat Metro also. But in both the cases, both the municipal commissioners have given preliminary informations. Just I would like to share that Ahmedabad could be one of the few city where metro is planned according to the mobility plan. You know, Government of India, you all aware that before 2006, unless Ministry of Urban Development has brought a urban transport policy, the most of the cities, barring Ahmedabad, Bhavnagar and few in Bombay and very few cities in this country, city traffic was, city transport was left to state transport corporations. Like in Gujarat state transport corporations are also running buses here and there. Only Ahmedabad was only city where this city bus service was planned and implemented in 1964. Bhavnagar was another municipal corporation where city bus services were started. Other than these two cities, the rest of the cities were left for GSRTC, Gujarat State Road Transport Corporation. And similar position, including Delhi, DTC, or including any city in this country, most of the places, same scenario was existing. In 2006, the urban transport policy was brought in. Indore has started city bus services and they converted into in BRT. Few more city was in line, project for sanction under JNURM, buses were also given to some cities. But you know, 90% buses was taken by cities in this country and given to state road corporation to run per city. So this is the factual thing. And in that, urban transport policy asks that every city should go for a urban mobility plan per city. What you want exactly? In Ahmedabad, Professor Swami is here. He made a draft urban mobility plan in 2006 because Ahmedabad is very unique. You have already 1,000 buses of AMTS and not many innovations taken place, that few CNG, few private owners and the routes were given and mixed kind of scenario was existing. Most of the diesel buses were aging. Financially, it was very in bad position. And some point of time, municipal corporation started thinking, why not to get rid of this whole thing and go like other cities are going. But in the meantime, this 2006 Urban Development Department has brought this urban transport policy. And state government has started helping to change the diesel buses to CNG buses. The two things happened in 2006. Just before a year, Dr. Sridharan was called in, not a year, before 2 years or 3 years. In 2003, Dr. Sridharan was called to study city and suggest if metro is a solution. And Dr. Sridharan suggested metro solution. He studied 2-3 routes and finally he suggested some route and he connectivity to Gandhinagar. But it was discussed for 2-3 years. Gujarat government has taken it up and it was 6,000 crore project. 6,000 was huge lot of money at that point of time. After lot many discussion, in 2005, during urban year, it was decided that we should go for BRT system. And again, GIDB, Gujarat Industrial Investment Finance Board, Gujarat Industrial Investment Board, they paid fees to DMRC for metro rail. Same GIDB again in 2005 given work order to Dr. Swami and team to make a DPR for BRTS. So especially if you see that whatever you are seeing in Ahmedabad, lot many hands changes, leaders change, city leaders change, and elected leaders changed. But the initiative for this Ahmedabad urban transport system was taken by state government at Chief Minister and GIDB level. Honorable Chief Minister was chairman of GIDB. And both the initiative was started from the state to a committee of secretaries was constituted to discuss that what best can be done. Because at that point of time, this metro was costing 6,000 crore. Suppose we are going for BRT, BRT was costing 300, 400 crore. That was the gap. And keeping the financial situation at that point of time of the government, they decided to go for BRT. But when the BRT DPR was being prepared, same time this urban mobility issue came, and they were told that the urban mobility plan should be prepared. In Ahmedabad, Dr. Sridharan had originally given a route map that you take Thaltej or from Thaltej to Kalupur, one route 9 kilometer, another route from APMC to sector 21, that convent, this Akshardham. It was around 32 kilometer, 33 kilometer. When this mobility plan was drawn, the three things were done by SEPT. One, they identified all stations and they studied. The credit goes to thousands of the students of the SEPT. They have used their time for their project work. It was not paid, it was free. They have taken a project work, and most of the routes was given by Mr. Swami and his team to study that really what kind of traffics and what kind of people are coming in MTS buses and why things are not moving and what are the problems. Not many research papers are in SEPT if you are going to their library and their this system. And finally, a picture was drawn, and when this mobility plan, when DPR was made, a real-time survey was conducted. When DPR was made by Dr. Sridharan, a real-time survey was also conducted. So what we did and by the time I also came as a municipal commissioner, but certain things were started when Mr. Mukim was municipal commissioner. The reform in AMTS was started during his time. Few CNG buses were brought in, and few reform steps were taken. And this, then when I joined, after that we decided that go for a mobility plan. And in that mobility plan, whatever route Dr. Sridharan has decided, Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation has not made BRTs there. You know, if those who are knowing Ahmedabad city, drive-in road, Dr. Sridharan has decided that will be MRT. It's written in the document that was left, no BRT was planned. And not only that route, next route, even Bastrapur connecting route or another route was left. After leaving two routes, that BRT was planned. Same way when Ashram Road was, you surprised that why Ashram Road were left in BRT. It was heart of the city at that point of time, and one of the busiest road in Ahmedabad. You know, importance slowly shifted from Ahmedabad, Ashram Road to CG Road to another road, and now is Sarkhes highway. So BRT was not planned because Dr. Sridharan has planned a metro on that same road. And when that SEPT has made a DPR in Sabarmati, that road was quite wide. Almost 10 meters was left for metro corridor. While making BRT corridor, when BRT corridor was made, it was decided that 10 meters should be left. As and when Dr. Sridharan DPR is being implemented, there should be a MRT without any land acquisition process, without any digging. Because if you are making a metro, a BRT route, and we are putting lot many investment, and after 3-4 years government decides that there will be metro, then we are again digging it up. So this was only city where this all parameters were taken care as per urban mobility plan. However, there are lot many other discussion in between, and there are suggestions from various quarters that we can change the route this way and that way. But finally, as and today whatever we are implementing, this is the two routes which was one Thaltesh to Kalupur, and this was addition that east was also connected because this was very poor locality. But urban mobility plan said that mill owners and lot many employees are staying this side, western area, and they are going every day to their work, or so there should be a connectivity, seamless connectivity from western to eastern, and one route was planned, and another was kept unchanged, APMC to Motera. And I am grateful to Honorable Additional Chief Secretary Mr. Parmar that in principle they have cleared that this route will come to Ahmedabad from Motera to Gandhinagar. Of course, DPR is being made. So that Dr. Sridharan has decided at that point of time in his DPR that APMC to Motera and Motera to Gandhinagar should be one route. That I wanted to give a background that Ahmedabad BRTS, Ahmedabad AMTS was incorporated, and Ahmedabad Metro which is being built, it is as per mobility plan of the city. It's not something that somebody has said, do it here, do it there. No. It's a mobility plan which was decided in 2005-06 after lot many survey, lot many consultations. When Dr. Sridharan has made DPR, he has also 2-3 consultation and lot many discussion at government level before finalizing. And when SEPT has made this program, they have also made lot many consultation, and most of the suggestions are incorporated. So this is the route, but a change that happened. The Ashram road, which was suggested by Dr. Sridharan, when our then Chief Minister became Prime Minister, when he was Chief Minister, he was trying hard that unused land near railway line from Sarkhes to Sabarmati should be used for urban transport. And he has written lot many letters, and railway was very adamant for their own region, their own policies, and they did not agree. When he became Chief Minister, he became Prime Minister from Chief Minister, then he asked state government to request railway again and remind them to look into their demand. And finally, this route was approved by Central Cabinet, and the railway has also agreed to allow us to build metro along the meter gauge railway line, and we are parallel to Ashram road, but we are not digging Ashram road. That is one beauty of this amended route. It's approximately 36, 37 or 38, 37 point something, but 2 kilometers is depot it's opposite Bisala Hotel. That is not counted in that. If you count that also, it will be around 29 kilometer. So this is project cost is 10,000 crore, 10,773. 773 is land cost, which is anyway provided by state government. And this is not as per the equity, it's only if you say project cost around 10,000 crore. Because land is provided by state government, and that money is not part of the financing process in 50-50 basis. When we started, this project was to be completed by 2018, but this change of route of railway and certain things which was undertaken after that, after making a draft DPR, this year will go around 1 year more, because JICA funding, which was to be finalized by 2015, it was finalized slightly late due to some reasons. In 2025, I think there will be 8 lakhs people moving on this particular route. And our ACS was asking that how it will be cheaper. 10,000 or 11,000 crore for around 36, 37 kilometer. This 10% is rolling stock cost. You are buying cars and a metro train. Around 80 to 90% is capital cost, which is to be used for 100 years. And we are buying three coach car we are running. And we believe that Ahmedabad scenario will be such a difficult after 20 years that we may need 6 coach car. Sir, at that point of time, we don't need 100, you will not ask 10,000 crore again from you.
You will ask only the cars.
Only ask per car. And car will cost, right now it is maybe 900 crore. Suppose we are changing or we are adding after 20 years, they may be 2,000 crore. But if adding 2,000 crore, you can just double. Like, as per the plan, suppose we are saying that 16,000 or 15,000 people, we can add to 30,000 at that point of time, just adding 10% of the value. So that system, that is why our stations are 5 car. So we have visualized Ahmedabad. Surat situation is more vulnerable than the Ahmedabad. Once we are going to plan for Surat, because Surat is, whatever projection was made in last 30 years, most of them are failed. So we have to plan to be failed in projections. So if we are saying that only 5,000 people will come, there may be 10,000 people, there may be 7,000 people. So that you have to keep in mind, because the behavior of the Surat pattern of the demographic behavior is quite different than any other city in Gujarat. In Ahmedabad, demographic behavior is not that unpredictable. So that's why we have made 5 station car where we can accommodate 6 coaches, 5 coaches car, where we can accommodate 6 coaches, and एक थोड़ा आगे जाएगा, एक थोड़ा पीछे रहेगा. लेकिन just to, because that 6 coaches will be needed after 15 years. But after 15 years, if you are going some retrofitting, it will be costly. That we have taken care. This Since, as I told you that this is part of a urban mobility plan, that's why integrating with other modes of the transport is already taken care while making the DPR itself. I have not to go to any efforts. Only I have to sit with one day with Mr. Kumar, one day with the railway, DRM and GM, one day with GSRTC, which we have already done. Then connect. So this what we are doing, that interchange in a interchange station we are building. We are connecting with BRT, metro. We are connecting with the BRT. I am showing some of the this. Just see this map. In Sabarmati, Sabarmati is the junction where our station is coming. We are connecting with the railway station. In future, most of the Delhi bound trains are going to be terminated there, if one believe the projection of the railway. The high speed rail, which is being implemented, that will come to this station first. So we are connecting all this at Sabarmati railway station. Ranip, I will tell you later. This all we are connecting Gujarat University, we are connecting AEC, we are connecting Kalupur railway station, we are connecting BRTS at Ravari Colony station, we are connecting GSRTC at Paladi, we are connecting GSRTC Saurashtra buses at APMC, Jivraj Park. This is one integrated station at Rani, where we are connecting with this smart city. One side smart city, another side GSRTC, and also in between one lift is coming straight to BRT bus station. This map we have also shown in our the exhibition, this particular station, where we are connecting with BRT, GSRTC, State Road Corporation station, and we are also connecting with the smart city. Old High Court Road will be interchange station, Gandhigram station, this connectivity to Ahmedabad Metro with GST transport. We are connecting with them 4 places: APMC, Paladi, Old High Court, and Rani. APMC and Paladi is the biggest node where private buses are operating to Saurashtra. We have given a connectivity here. APMC, most of the GSRTC buses we are coming, they are stopping there and they are taking a turn to Siranjini. North-South corridor is AEC Circle and Sabarmati and Gandhigram, 3 stations we are connecting with the railway, apart from Kalupur. Kalupur, we are making a big station 10 meter below, where in unpaid area, railway passengers, our passengers, and probably, sir, high power, this high speed rail. They have also, we have also discussed with them, and that their passenger will also be there, and that can be a major hub. And we are giving some more space to railway as per their terms condition. We are discussing with them for lot many things that can help both the organization. Our Gandhigram station is coming just above their station. We are very grateful that they have allowed, first time, otherwise they generally don't allow on their station and they won't allow crossing the station. But we are giving this connectivity. We are also having a space, we are making some arrangement that suppose Dholera SIR, they are already, they have done feasibility from Dholera to Ring Road, SP Ring Road near Sarkhes. So that 8 kilometer connectivity, suppose they want to connect with us, we are keeping a space which will be provided on financing basis. We may not give finance, but we may give connectivity. We can take their passenger and they can be connected in the metro system. They can come to Gandhinagar anywhere, wherever they want. As I told you, Kalupur, Gandhigram and Sabarmati, 3 with the railway, and 2 places, Kalupur and Sabarmati, high-speed railway is also coming. Interchange is allowed at Gujarat University, Kabar 6 Road, and Old High Court Road, Kalupur Junction, Rabari Colony, Wadas, Ranip, and AEC. So we have connected this much places with BRTS. As far as smart mobility, this metro system is a smart mobility. And our signaling and all system which we are acquiring, all are one of the highest degree of technology available globally. It can be said that driverless. We are not announcing, just informing that if you wish, you have a dummy driver like this, and if you don't wish, we can run without a person. This availability, technology is there. Sometimes it says driverless, but saying driverless, people have their apprehension कि वो driver नहीं रहेगा तो क्या होगा. But technology available in lot many places, just to keep a confidence, give a confidence to people. One person stand like that, the operator stand like that, visible. He won't do anything.
Maybe one of the passengers even.
No, sir. That risk can't be taken. So this is interchange station, sir, Kalupur. You can see, and this as far as last mile connectivity, as Mr. Kumar has already informed you that our card will be talking to each other. Their card can be used in metro, our card can be used for, and we can extend it to parking and other services, other places. And you know, Ahmedabad is not a Delhi-like scenario, where everybody wants to go to center. यहाँ पे सब लोग गोल गोल घूमते हैं. Here, trip length is not more than 7 kilometers. That's why we have to go for lot many innovation to make it viable. And we are working on it. Next seminar will tell. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gautam. Like the roadmap of metro, your presentation was also a little bit long. So I think we have still some time for the interactive session. We would like to take the question first. I think we will go, you can select any one of the 3 speakers and raise your question.
Just एक छूट गया हमसे.